shake.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Bethesda coming at you, and I was actually on Snapchat a little bit ago, and if you don't know anything about Greece, they've just voted no about a bailout for Europe and the debt that they're in, and so I guess that means they're going to be handling things on their own somehow. Not really sure on how they're going to be doing it, but during my Snapchat, while I was watching the Snapchat, it dawned on me because one of the people said, history is about to be made, and it dawned on me, you know, like we are part of history as it is right now, correct? So yes, that's a rhetorical question. That's a correct answer. Yes, we are a part of history as it is right now, and being a part of history, we tend to forget the here and now. I saw you. But that's kind of our idea of living in history as it is right now, is that we just kind of stick with where we're at, and we don't really have much concerns about anything else, I guess one could say. I was saying, like, this is how I want to live my life, this is the career that I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. I just melted you. But I was like I said, I was thinking about that because we're kind of content with the way society is going and the way that everything else is going, but we tend to forget that being a part of history, we're going to be involved in history somehow for what it is and where it's at right now, currently. And it's just kind of anyway. It's just kind of hit me, you know, like I'm a part of the here and now, and because I am a part of the here and now, that I need to be kind of involved, not with having the goal of this is how I want to change history and blah 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 and stuff like that, because that's not my goal. I'm gonna get you. I don't know what you were gonna do. So with being a part of history, you just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of dawning on me of like, you know, there are certain things that I don't deem as historical that has happened in society, and with the way that things have kind of gone lately, with the way that things have been going, I've never really put a lot of thought into making history with where I'm at, with what I do and stuff like that. So it's kind of a new thought of just coming in and saying, like, hey, I'm going to be making history with what I do. I think of competitive players and people who have really just stuck it through to the end on competitive gaming, like Nadeshot. You've got people like Nadeshot. You've got Phase Rain, you've got Apex, you've got all sorts of people in the competitive community, and I know that Rain and Apex aren't competitive, but they have still made an impact on what Call of Duty is today. You've got people, you've got players being supported by Red Bull and stuff like that, which are very much well established corporations, businesses, and what they do. I mean, those kind of people have made the impacts on what history is today, and we're really not that aware of it right now. But I guarantee you in the years to come that we'll begin to, whenever people are retiring and stuff like that, that we'll really begin to realize of like, oh wow, man, like that guy's not playing anymore. He really made an impact. You know, they're like, you look at all sorts of people like Nadeshot and T. Martin and Censor and all these other YouTubers who do competitive gaming, and they've inspired so many people to really do that, to go after their dreams and to try and make an impact on Call of Duty, on what this world is, I guess you could say. And it always seems like the player's biggest concern isn't necessarily just about winning, but it's also about really putting out good material to make us happy as players who view their channels. And I can't believe I just did that. Juggernaut. It's just weird to think that
Time to work, Ghost Squad.
we're gonna our decisions as a community in a whole is gonna be what really impacts history. Honestly, I mean that's what they did right there in Greece. Is they made a decision as a whole population to make an impact
We're in the lead.
where they thought was necessary.
Sleight of hand.
Oh!
Confirmed.
Oh! Oh, again.
XbethesdaX spotted. Kill confirmed. Sleight of hand.
Boom. It's just crazy to think of how much an impact that we can actually have coming and just doing things, you know? Like it's weird. It's something that I think that we take for granted in the sense of knowing that yes, what we do now will actually change history. I think that history is just something that we take granted of in the sense of thinking that because we live here and now, and it seems like everything's already been said and done, that everything is done. You know, like we don't really have to worry about history ever changing again. But that's actually far from the truth. Ooh, get killed on. Get killed on.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, it's just crazy how our decisions are gonna change everything. Everything's gonna change. I guarantee you that in this next decade or so, maybe even the next few years, maybe the next year or two, everything's gonna be different. I guarantee it. There's a movie I love watching. It's called Bodyguards and Assassins. It's based on the Chinese Revolution that happened in the early 1900s, like 1905 or something like that, I believe. But during that Chinese Revolution, something was said that I absolutely love, and it was by the guy who was the main antagonist in the movie. And this is actually based off of a true story. And he said, this is just a summarization, like, so don't take it word for word, but this is what he said in a nutshell, that revolution is not for us, it's for the next generation, and it's bought by our blood. In the sense of, like, what we pour out our hearts for, or what we don't pour out our lives for, that's what's gonna shape history. That's what's gonna change everything. Oh yeah. Give me your thoughts on this. What do you think? Like, what do you think? What are your thoughts about history? Do you think about history all of the time? Do you think that it's something that you're involved in, or is this just a new thought that has been presented to you and you're just kind of taken aback by it in the sense of, I've never thought of that. I've never thought that my actions would actually help create society for what it is, or create a history for a continent for what it is and whatnot. So guys, like I said, I want to know what your thoughts are. So let me know if you. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like, share, and subscribe. Bethesda out.